Have you recently gone to the cinema? If so, I'm wondering if you could describe the movie you watched. And if only 3 words come to your mind to talk about it, and these words are interesting, good or bad, then you should watch this video until the end in order to learn some new phrases to talk about movies. By the way, I'm David from David the Teacher, and we are starting now. So the first one is first rate. First rate means extremely good. For example, that was a first-rate movie. I'm planning to watch it on Netflix at the weekend. That was a first-rate movie. I'm planning to watch it on Netflix at the weekend. Okay? The next one is insightful. Insightful. When the movie shows a clear understanding of a situation, we say insightful. For example, I prefer watching insightful movies, but that was just an ordinary comedy. I prefer watching insightful movies, but that was just an ordinary comedy. If a film is interesting and fun and holding your attention completely, then we say it is an absorbing movie. Absorbing, for example, it was an absolutely absorbing movie and I missed a lot of phone calls. It was an absolutely absorbing movie and I missed a lot of phone calls. The next word is dazzling. We use this word when we get impressed by the movie. For example, Quiet is probably the year's most viewed and dazzling movie. Quiet is probably the year's most viewed and dazzling movie. This right here is unpretentious. Unpretentious. For example, if a character from the movie is simple, sincere, and doesn't try to appear more important, special, or intelligent, in this case we can say that he or she is unpretentious. Unpretentious. The next one is classic. Classic. If the movie is accepted as one of the best one or important, then we say it's a classic film. For example, The Godfather is such a classic movie. The Godfather is such a classic movie. Number 7 is charismatic. Charismatic. A charismatic character has charisma. By the way, who is the most charismatic movie character in your opinion? Please let me know in the comment section below. And we are moving to the next one, which is to be on the edge of one's seat. To be on the edge of one's seat. We use this expression to say that we are so involved with the movie and we sit on the edge of a seat to get closer to the action. Action movies make me feel like I'm on the edge of my seat the whole time. So I hope it's clear and we can move to the next one. For example, after watching the first movie, which was a hit, I decided to watch the sequel to it, but it was a real bomb. After watching the first movie, which was a hit, I decided to watch the sequel to it, which was a real bomb. I used 3 expressions in this sentence that you may not know, and these are bomb, hit, and sequel. Bomb, hit, and sequel. Hit is a popular or a successful movie, and the opposite of it is bomb. Bomb means to fail or a failure. As you understand, you can use it either as a verb or as a noun. And sequel is a movie that continues the story of a previous one. Let me repeat the example. After watching the first movie, which was a hit, I decided to watch the sequel to it, but it was a real bomb. I hope now you can understand the whole sentence. We use the expression hard to follow when the movie's plot or scenario is so complicated that you are struggling to understand. Okay, hard to follow movie. I don't like the movies which are hard to follow. The next expression which you can use to describe your negative thoughts on the movie is cliche ridden. Cliche ridden is being used when we want to say that the movie is not original, it's ordinary and contains a lot of commonly used ideas. For example, the movie I watched yesterday was a combination of cliche-ridden scenes. The movie that I watched yesterday was a combination of cliche-ridden scenes. You can also say predictable. If you watch the movie and you know in advance that something will happen, you can say predictable movie or a predictable character. For example, every action of the protagonist was predictable. I felt like I improved my sixth sense. Every action of the protagonist was predictable. I felt like I improved my sixth sense. If you understand the meaning of predictable, then we can move on, and our next word is incredibly tiresome. Incredibly tiresome. It means very boring, very annoying, or very tiring. For example, playing a guitar was an incredibly tiresome movie. Playing a guitar was an incredibly tiresome movie. Do you remember the expression first rate that I've mentioned before in this video? So we also have second rate and third rate. We use second rate if the movie isn't very good, it's mediocre, it's ordinary. And we use third rate when the quality of a movie is low. By the way, both phrases are adjectives, so you can say a third-rate movie, a second-rate film. And let's finish the video with the last and the bonus expression that I prepared for you. I actually like these two forthcoming phrases and use them in my daily speech. And the first one is feel good. If it's a feel-good movie, so it's obvious, it means that you watch it and you feel good. The bonus expression is breathtaking. Breathtaking means extremely exciting, amazing, incredible, beautiful. For example, the scene when Romeo sneaks into the Capulet garden to see Juliet despite the risk of being killed is absolutely breathtaking. Is absolutely breathtaking. Alright, breathtaking was the last expression and it means it's time to finish the video. So I gave you some phrases to describe movies in this video and I hope that you liked it. If so, please leave your comments below in a comment section, like this video, subscribe to my channel and click the bell button. And of course, I'm going to see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.